Today we're going to learn how to do these glitter ornaments. This is one I've done that does not have vinyl on it yet. We're going to get to that in the next part. So the first thing you need, these are glass ornaments from Hobby Lobby. They're $9 for the box, but you can always get them on sale this time of year. So I'd wait for them to go on sale or use your coupon. I've seen them at Dollar Tree also. The next thing you need is glitter. You want to make sure that you get extra fine glitter. It'll just stick a lot better. This is from Walmart. I don't have the buttercream glitter that I've seen available at Michael's or Joann's. I was also able to find these little sample tubes at Walmart for pretty cheap, and they work really well. That blue one is done with this type of glitter. The cool thing about these is that they come with this little tiny funnel, which is perfect for putting the glitter in the ornament. The next thing you need, I don't use the Mop and Glow, I use the polyacrylic in the teal can. And you don't want the spray because that's just going to be a nightmare. I am using the clear gloss finish. I found these little squeeze bottles in the crafting section at Walmart. I got a 2-pack for $2 and they work perfect for this application. These are like the little bathroom cups, drinking cups from Walmart. You can get a huge package of them for fairly cheap. And that's what I'm going to use as kind of a stand. I've seen other people use egg crates. That's awesome. I don't happen to have any right now that are empty, so I'm just going to use these. And then I always keep baby wipes handy, paper towels, and as you can see, I'm out in the garage because my husband hates glitter and would murder me if I had this much loose, fine glitter in the house. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is set out a few of the cups. We're going to do more than one at a time, just to save a little bit of time. And I'll show you a few different methods about how to get the glitter in and a couple of different effects you can do. So the first thing you want to do, take your ornament and you want to just slide the top off. And be careful not to scratch the sides. They do get a little bit scratched up. So you want to just be careful. So set these aside. We're going to take the bulb. So this is why the squeeze bottle is kind of nice. I'm just going to pour some in there. It doesn't take a lot. This little can will last you forever. So you just kind of swirl it around. And you can add quite a bit if you want. I'm going to set that there and open my can. So, open can, pour your poly in, swirl it around. You want it evenly coated all the way around. And once you get to about here, turn it over upside down and let it pour back into because I don't like waste. That's all good poly that can be reused. So I'm going to take this and set it in my cup upside down, and it's going to continue draining. So now I'm going to do the next. And you can see it doesn't really matter how much you put in because you are going to put it right back in the jar. You want it evenly coated, but you don't want a thick coating of the poly. That's gonna really mess up your glitter, I found. And it's very, very, very thin material. It'll drip out fairly quickly, so you have to kind of be fast. So now that one's gonna turn back over. I'm gonna get these other two ready and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so we have 4 of these ready to go. I'm gonna start with this one. Doesn't really matter what we start with. Let's just start with a plain one. So I'm going to get, let's do green. I'm just gonna open this. It is loose glitter. It is very messy. Please, please be careful. I've seen horror stories. People get this in their eyes and it's just awful. So the cool thing about using these cups is that once they're completely evenly coated and dripped out, you're gonna set it right back over on top like that. And you put the funnel in and just dump some glitter in. So just tap that off. So don't shake it, just roll it around. And you can see it'll just kind of evenly coat. And you can kind of tap it. So you can see it's just kind of evenly coating the inside. Just gonna take it around and chap it. So we need a little bit more. So we're gonna put the funnel back in. Pour some more in. Continue to roll it around until it's all evenly coated. Kind of shake it around a little bit. Then I'm gonna come over here and just turn it upside down, tap it. And you can see evenly coated, no weird clumps and no streaks because we really let that poly get nice and drained. I find that darker colors work a little bit better. So now I'm just gonna set that to the side. Okay, one of the other things you can do with these, it's kind of a cool effect, is you can do multicolored ones. Kind of like this. You can see I have the dark pink and the light pink and then the top pink at the top. This one's a little bit more difficult, and this is my first attempt. You can see it didn't quite do the right thing on the back, but it's pretty on the front. So make sure that your funnel is cleaned out unless you want different colors in there. So I'm just gonna set that just like that again. I'll bring this one front and center. So I'm gonna let's take red. You don't want to put a ton in. For these, you kind of want to go slow. And twirl it around. A little bit more. So there's just kind of a first layer. And then take your second color, pour that in. You can just take it and roll it around. And you just have to be careful with how much you put in. So now you can see you got just a little cute little line there. So we're gonna finish it up with the red. What we're gonna do is have it come all the way to the top. And for this, you can even do this. If you want to get really crazy, I'm gonna do a crazy one. Just want to kind of evenly coat them. You don't want to shake it around too much until the end. It's kind of a rainbow silver color. And now we're gonna show you guys how to do one of these. See, you do get a lot of glitter on your work surface. It's just gonna happen. So make sure you're doing this in a space where you can get glitter or that it can be easily washed, because it's going to get everywhere. And let's add, before we even start mixing, let's just add a little silver. And then we're just gonna start to see what happens. So you almost get like a marbled tie-dye effect going. I don't know if you guys can see that. This one's kind of neat. It's got a marbly looking effect to it. Totally random. I'm actually gonna just dump the excess right back into there. So there you can see that one's just kind of a cool looking effect. So the next thing you want to do is put the cap back on. And you want to squeeze the posts as tightly as you can and be really careful. These have been drying for several days. And you can see there's really no scratch marks or anything on there. And then you can add ribbon. You can add whatever you want on their bells. And now we're done. So now we're going to add some vinyl. Click here to view part 2 of this video where we apply vinyl decals to our ornaments. If you'd like to see more videos, just subscribe to this channel. Thanks.